this is what hit me, dude, was while that town hall was playing, the CBS town hall, okay, Erika Kirk is there talking about her husband, the victim of violence. Students were dying at Brown University in Rhode Island, okay? The day that Charlie Kirk got shot, students were dying and being shot by a white supremacist groyper in Colorado. Charlie Kirk himself had a long history of saying, you know, school shootings happen. That's the price we pay to have the Second Amendment. Donald Trump said, get over it, when asked about school shootings. And yes, like, those people have done nothing to stem the flow of, like, shooting deaths. They don't want to even give mental health care, right? Like, we can't even, much less a gun law, we can't even get mental health care or funding for students' well-being. There's no support from these evangelicals. They want Bibles in class. They want to take all our money, and they want all the political power, and then they want us to die in the streets. And then when one of them dies, we never hear the end of it. Like, we're going to have town halls and shit from Charlie Kirk for, you know, probably the next 10 years. And meanwhile, they don't give a shit about the victims of school shootings at all. Okay? At all. They don't even care, right? I mean, they don't even want people to be educated. They want you to go work at a robot factory, right? That's what they want. They want you to go work at a robot factory or go, you know, pick their vegetables, right? Debone their chickens for them. And they're going to pay you just above minimum wage, and you're going to get married and have a bunch of brats so your brats can grow up and get into that system too. And they just sit there and hit the cash register and buy $50,000 rings and go on TV talking about how they're dealing with their grief. You know? You know what I mean? Like, bro. Now, this is Hunter 𝗪𝗀. This is the person who was on the microphone at the shooting. This is the guy who was asking the last questions about school shootings. Was this guy who's asking this question. But watch this. Dude, this shit is crazy, dude. Like, watch her response to this. All right? And this is our new reality, guys. Here we go. You ready?
Any good faith effort to stop political violence must hold both parties to the same standard and expectation. So in that spirit, will you condemn the violent rhetoric of Donald Trump, the most powerful and influential person on earth?
I appreciate your question. You know my heart. Why would I ever say, yes, go murder people? This is so much deeper than just one. I understand your sentiment. I do. But this is also so much deeper than just one person. This starts at the home, okay? This starts with family.
So no!
This starts with a seed that grows and grows. You can choose to have evil in your heart, or you can choose to have light. What you consume and what you absorb from the outside world will manifest itself.
Dude, for her to say that, you can choose to have evil or you choose to have light when Charlie Kirk was like nothing but fucking evil. Like, what the fuck, bro?
No, I will never agree with political violence. My husband is a victim of it. I'm a victim of it. But what I'm trying to say here is that we can blame everyone else. We have to look in the mirror. When you become a father, when you become a mother, how are you raising your kids? Are you taking responsibility, or are you giving them a device and saying, go down that rabbit hole?
Dude, what is she talking about, bro? Like, no, she won't condemn Donald Trump. But you know what's funny is they'll sure condemn people who say something bad about Charlie Kirk, but they won't condemn the president preaching violence.
I'm trying to go to Pilates class You can just sit in the corner and look at your iPad or look at your phone and go down that rabbit hole and see what you can learn from that instead of being a parent. So my call to action from that is
to do a press tour and leave your kids with the nanny. That is her call to action. Dude, yeah, she's so bad at this.
Parents, step up. Do you want your kid to be a thought leader or an assassin?
Oh,
that's where we're at.
Oh, that's our two options. You can either be a thought leader or an assassin. And in order to be a thought leader, you also have to be a MAGA Christian zealot, right? Charlie Kirk fan, you got to worship Charlie and wave a picture of him. But if you ain't waving a picture of Charlie and praising Jesus, then you're an assassin. Dude, there is a third option. You can be a leather couch and JD Vance will get up on you. Right? That is a third option that we want to throw in there. You can raise your kids to be fucking comfy leather fucking couches, right? Oh my God, dude, somebody said she has a plug in. Dude. Oh.
Do you think our political leaders have a responsibility to turn the temperature down right now?
Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to do that, and I'm doing my part. I'm not in control of other people.
I'm not in control of other people. Look at that. You see that, though, guys? She will not condemn. Donald Trump can fucking speak violence. He can use Hitler language like he's done the whole election. He can call for people to have their faces busted open in the streets. He can call for attacking Democrats. They call us demons, right? They call us Democrats. They say that they want to ship us off to alligator Alcatraz with all the immigrants that they call dirty, nasty people for no fucking reason. They cheer when minivan windows get smashed with pistol grips and the people get dragged out by their hair with guns pointed at them and tear gas launched into the schoolyard and, screaming the N-word at Somalian people while Trump, bashes the entire country of Somalia and calls Tim Walz the R slur on Thanksgiving. But all of that's fine. I can't control other people. But oh my God, don't say anything about Charlie. Dude, what reality are we living in, people? Oh my God.
Okay. Ahead, a father whose daughter was
oh my God, dude, the music. Ahead.
Murdered in cold blood because of who she was.
Because of who she was.
Also, political violence.
Dude, we are in quite the timeline. Dude, that answer, though, is amazing. I want to watch this answer again.
Do you think our political leaders have a responsibility to turn the temperature down right now?
Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to do that, and I'm doing my part. I'm not in control of other people.
Dude, what was that answer? Did you see how, she was, bitter? You know what I mean? You see that answer? Oh, we all do. I'm doing my part. I'm not in control of other people. Why are you asking me such a hideous question? And no, the racist Trump can do whatever he wants because he's making sure that money flows in. Dude, wow. All right, so here's the good news, though. Guys, this ain't going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? This woman she is not MLK, okay? She is not Rosa Parks, okay? She's not leading a movement, guys. She is not going to lead a movement. Nobody is following this person. She's weird. She has weird mannerisms. Her eyes are fucking bizarre. She has zero charisma, negative charisma. You know what I mean? Dude, I watch her and I'm just wow. It's my eyes are burning just watching this. It's hard to watch. Dude, she has such a sense of entitlement. I mean, it's the Calvinism, guys. Okay, she has the Calvinist, this Calvinist identity is like she is the chosen people of God because she's got wealth and power and, you know, she's accountable to no one. And you're never going to be as good as her because she has the ultimate relationship with Jesus. And we're all just fucking peasants, dude. Why does she get a town hall? Dude, she gets a town hall because she's a right-wing billionaire honeypot. And CBS is owned by Larry Ellison. And so now they're trying to make her like a media queen. Okay, they are. They're trying to make her a media queen. See, here's the problem, though, is like she's so bad at it that it's just not going to work. Okay, she is so bad at it. And the other thing about it is they did multiple takes. Like this thing was so bad, but it was this bad after doing multiple takes and editing this.